Welcome, family and friends. You are all so very special to Madison and Eddie, and crucial players in the story of their love. So while this day is a celebration of marriage, it is also a celebration of family and friendship. Madison and Eddie have been growing together for years, and now we can all bear witness to their relationship taking the next step. Madison and Eddie, take this moment to look at one another and realize that you are here because you are meant to be together. Let your marriage create a home where neither feel a stranger. Let it offer illumination and growth. Let it bask in the joy of giving and the excitement of sharing new discoveries together. Now, the bride and groom have prepared some vows to share with each other.
I never understood the phrase, "you make me a better person," until I fell in love with you. I promise to strive to make sure that you feel my love the same way that you've always made sure that I feel yours. I promise to be patient and supportive when you can't find something, even if it's exactly where I told you it was. I promise to be your reminder of all things, whether it's of how capable and amazing you are, or of our weekend plans. I promise to prioritize you and our love by always putting in the work, because you're the person that I wanted you to be.
Madison, I still remember the first time I laid eyes on you like it was yesterday, and how beautiful you looked on October 18th, 2014, when we, as strangers, spontaneously decided to take a trip to the Tower Theater to see a band neither of us knew. That night started a friendship, and it has since evolved into the most eventful, fulfilling journey of my life. I promise to create and preserve our own unique traditions, like watching all 8 Harry Potter movies annually, taking a moment to appreciate a beautiful sunset, and rollerblading around Concord. I promise to never stop doing the little things. Writing you a note when we travel separately, getting you a breakfast pastry before your 9 a.m. meeting, dancing in the living room after an Eagles win, or wandering into your office in the middle of the workday for no reason other than to give you a tip. You are my best friend in the world, my biggest supporter, and an amazing person that I'm so lucky to share my life with. Although I feel like I cannot possibly love you more, my admiration, affection, and love for you grows every day.
Now, by the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, and with the trust of you all here today, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
It was obvious from the first time that we had seen them together that Eddie and Madison were meant for each other. If you ever talk to Madison, you know that she brings the most happy, positive, and supportive energy to anyone that she comes in contact with, especially my older brother. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be like my older brother, and over time that's only grown. He's shown me how to consistently work my ass off, how to make some amazing, awesome, lifelong friends, how to find a beautiful woman and give her a whirl, and most importantly, how to chase my dreams and never let anything or anybody hold me back. Everything I've done in my life is a result of looking up to my big brother. It is such a blessing to be alongside them for this journey. I truly can't wait to see what comes next.
Eddie and I, being 13 years apart, played a huge role in how I grew up. For instance, I've had a lot of my life's firsts with Eddie in attendance. However, I was a part of some of Eddie's firsts, believe it or not. To start, my first time seeing/making Eddie cry. When I went to Franklintown for elementary school, we had a little segment where we had to write about our favorite sibling. I chose to write about my big brother, Eddie. And when I presented to him, I don't think he'll admit it, but I know I saw him cry. And on to Madison. I've never been happier to have an honorary sister and wouldn't want anyone else to be added to his family other than. Just to end it, I'm so happy you two found each other, and I'm incredibly excited to see how your future plays out. And hopefully you guys make me the coolest, most handsome uncle around.
The first time Madison and I met, she hit on me. We were freshmen at Temple University. As fate would have it, we were put together in a group project. After some polite introductions around the group, Madison turned to me, looked straight in my eyes, and said, "You're really pretty. Do you want to go to a party later?" It's a funny story, and we like to joke that she gave me no other choice but to be her friend. But I'm forever grateful for her boldness, because the friendship that I gained from that moment has given me more than I could have ever anticipated. More lifelong friendships, worldly travels, pinch-me life moments, and a sister who I can call anytime for any reason and know that I am heard and loved. Madison is the type of person who will grab you and pull you closer, and I know that is why she is so adored in this room and by Eddie. Eddie and I also met at Temple separately from my gallivanting with Madison, and I always felt that Eddie was incredibly kind, inviting, and had fantastic music taste. Your love for each other is truly uplifting. It's obvious to everyone that you are not only each other's biggest fans, but also each other's strongest supporters. So here's to a life full of love, laughter, and dancing like no one's watching.